Hi, Dr. B here with another Toolkit Tuesday. This is a special edition because this Thursday is Thanksgiving. So for those of us in the US who celebrate this holiday, or for those of you out there in the whole world who are celebrating other family times as we start heading toward the December holidays and the new year, we get together with family. We get together with colleagues, perhaps for holiday parties. So we start gathering in closer proximity to one another. And the thing that is getting passed along between people is not just COVID or maybe RSV or the flu or the common cold, but other toxic things, which is bad behavior and miscommunications and all sorts of stress that comes with spending time in closer proximity. So today I have a Toolkit Tuesday tool for you from Unflappable, my latest book, which is available on Amazon or through my website, which also leads you to Amazon. So Unflappable, how smart people quit overthinking, ditch the drama, and thrive at work and everywhere else. So this tool that I'd like to present to you today, I have used in my own history, and my clients the world over absolutely love this really simple tool. So we're going to do a little visualization, but first a story. So when you think about getting together with whether it's family members or work colleagues, and you imagine how their little irritations, or maybe it's passive aggressive behavior or critical speak to you is going to get under your skin, I want you to imagine the following. So the only way that we get irritated by what other people are doing is when we take it into ourselves, when we internalize their dialogue, internalize or take personally what they are saying, instead of seeing what other people are saying as a reflection of their own feelings about things, which might be critical of you. That's okay. They get to have critical feelings about you. They get to have a difference of opinion about what's going on in a certain experience than you. But for you to stay pure, for you to stay calm, for you to stay unflappable, you need to have some space around you, some cover that doesn't allow what those other people are saying and thinking about you to get up in the inside of you. So I call this concept the bubble. So what I want you to imagine is as though you can think of it as a bubble, like one of those, blowing bubbles when you get those gigantic bubbles that goes around you, or some other form of something that encloses space around you, and give yourself some room in this bubble that you're imagining. I want you to get up inside this space that creates a barrier between you and other people. And this is not a wall. This is not out of anger. This is simply a quiet space that you can find yourself in. And I want you to practice this leading into, this isn't something you pull out like a party trick at the actual event that's going to stress you out. You need to practice this ahead of time so you can bring this on. So I want you to imagine yourself inside that space. And in that space, I want you to imagine the most calming, happy, visual, sensory images you can come to mind. So maybe it's the beach and you can imagine the sand between your toes. You can imagine hearing the waves crash against the shore. Perhaps you can imagine the smell of salt or of suntan lotion. I want you to be able to imagine with as many of your senses as you can what that peaceful space looks like for you. And so inside your bubble, I want you to imagine that you are there. And you can close your eyes for this, but I want you to spend a few minutes really getting into all 5 senses. Just feel the smile that comes across your face, all of that. Now, once you've practiced that a few times, now I want you to do it every day now until you have to spend time with those relatives or colleagues that, get you a little upset. And I want you to imagine going into that space. And then when you are in that space with those people and they start to come towards you, maybe do it before you even enter the event, depending on how toxic it is I want you to imagine you're in that space. And every time someone says something, you imagine it hitting the bubble and you decide if it's pleasant and happy, it can come inside and join you maybe on that beach scene. And if it's not, then you can just let it pass by. And perhaps if it's on that beach scene, you're imagining it's a beach ball coming towards you and you can let it kind of go past you. Or if you want to hit it back because you're feeling like it's playful and you're having a happy time, you can hit it back. But I want you to imagine being in that bubble as often as you can, because here's the beautiful thing about the bubble. If you are calm, if you are feeling happy, or if you are feeling centered, if you're at work or even if you're at home, you are going to bring that sense of calm and peace to those moments, which means that you aren't going to participate in the drama. You aren't going to be another thing that's going to be stressful for other people and reinforce all of the struggle that all of you are having together. So take your piece out, your element of contributing to the nonsense, take it out by staying in your bubble and allowing other people to have whatever experience it is of themselves and you stay calm inside your bubble. That's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength and a sign of giving. So if you want to think about Thanksgiving as something that you want to bring to other people, something you can bring to Thanksgiving this year is your calm, your peace of mind, your being unflappable by staying in your bubble. If you have any questions, or if you want to read more tools and be able to refer back to that bubble tool or many, many others, I've got about 70 to 80 tools depending on how you break them apart within this book. Go onto my website or go onto Amazon, pull up Unflappable, and don't forget to review it, and have a wonderful holiday. Take care.